Which pieces will help your wardrobe come together more than any others? I've met so many women who are a few pieces away from a wardrobe that really works for them, where they can create gorgeous looks and mix and match really easily. And so this video will draw on my experience styling women for their corporate image since 2017 to show you the 10 cornerstone pieces that will best help you achieve a beautiful corporate wardrobe. If you're stocking your wardrobe or your wardrobe isn't coming together, then that's when you want to make sure you have your basics covered. One of the mistakes people make when they're building out their wardrobe is they buy a lot of things they like, but which don't work together. That's where basics are the answer that ensures your wardrobe can more easily mix and match. So in designing this list, I wanted to give you a 100% reliable set of 10 pieces that you really should own. And I don't mean that you're any less than human if you don't own them, but that you might find that your looks just don't come together if they are not in your wardrobe. I'm talking about clothes, shoes, and accessories today. So firstly, clothes. Flattering trousers, or you might call them pants. Pants are incredibly versatile. From the courtroom to the cafe, they are a key basic, especially when they're in a plain pattern. You might be wondering, but which types of pants suit me? Because there is such a wide range, and I've just put a few here. And I have to say, because of the beauty of our differences, different silhouettes suit different people. And I wish that I could say that there was a pair of pants that will suit you regardless of who you are, and you can wear anything with it. I will give you the closest one I've found, but we do need to note that a universally suitable silhouette is bound to miss out some people and not serve everyone. And that's because there are a number of different body shapes, which all need to dress differently to dress most flatteringly. And there are so many different pieces that you might pair with your trousers, with your pants. So you might call them pants. I think in the UK, pants means underwear, so I'm going to use trousers for the most part today. Similarly, there is not one color that is going to be ideal for everyone, because your most flattering colors are often different to even those of your sister and your mum. And so you will want to build your wardrobe from your most flattering colors. But that said, there is one cut that is about as close as we'll get to a universally suitable silhouette, and that is the slim cut pant. So what is slim cut? It's not skinny, it's not wide leg, it's somewhere in between, sometimes called a straight leg pant, otherwise called a slim cut. And black is about as close as we'll get to a universally useful color. You want to use a corporate level material for your corporate look. So don't, for example, use crochet or cotton or denim. Instead, your easiest choices are going to be viscose, polyester, or even a wool blend. And if you work from home, you might think, how important is it that I maintain this work look on the bottom? So check out this video to see how your clothes can affect your focus and productivity, which I think is going to be here or here. In the corporate world, looking relaxed compromises your alignment with the values of culture, the culture that you're working within. So a blazer ensures that you look the part. It's suitably formal to be able to carry you in all kinds of corporate situations. And when you're meeting with a client online, wearing a blazer says that you're taking the situation seriously. You've made an effort. You're offering them value, and you're respectful of the role that they've trusted you to play. Now, blazers can easily be dressed down for casual days, but most of the time you'll wear your blazer in corporate looks, so they are absolutely worth the investment. Stay tuned for one basic that might surprise you, but is key to communicating your message through your garments. Next, let's talk about tops. Now, tops are amazing because they're interchangeable with your jackets and pants, and you probably already have tops. Tops are one of the easiest things for people to buy often. I mean, pieces like this, you probably know what I mean. I haven't included shirts in this category because we're looking just at the basics that you will need to build out a wardrobe that works in a corporate context. So you will need a few tops that you can pair with your pants, those trousers, with your blazers and skirts to create those complete outfits. Now, tops are a great place to show your personality through your style. It's also important in a corporate environment to be aware of your alignment with the values of the organization you're working with and find that right balance in terms of how much personality you're bringing. If you would like to find out more about your unique style and how to show your personality, you can discover the key dimensions of your style synergy type in a video that I will link here. And before we go any further, this channel is the place to be for how to be seen in your best light if you're a woman who works with corporate clients or who works in a corporate environment. So if you'd like to hear more about that, click subscribe, drop me a comment. I read all the comments and I'm listening to you and this community for what you would like to watch. Now, while trousers are incredibly versatile, skirts, when they're the right kind of skirts, are perfect for sending a message. I'm aligned with this role, with this organization, and with this corporate world that we're in. But there is a wrong kind of skirt, and that is one too short, too sexy in some other way with a high slit, for example. So instead, you want to send messages that will help you be taken seriously and seen for the value you bring as a professional, for the skill that you're offering. It's too often that I've seen women create distractions with their outfits that don't serve them. Now, I'm about to talk about accessories, but I want to make sure before we do that we talk about the essential element of color. And that is because black doesn't translate very well online. That's why I've really toned it down in my outfit today. We are spending so much time online, and even if you're a head of department, you're in an executive role, a lot of your meetings will be virtual. You might be doing town hall style presentations, and for those, being seen in your best light is generally not achieved by black, even if it's one of your best colors. Nothing brightens someone's day like seeing someone dressed in color, and black just does not work on camera to flatter most people online, even if it's one of your best colors. Color is one of the most powerful ways to communicate your message, whether you're bright and bubbly or thoughtful and extroverted, something about your personality and something about the message that you're bringing on the day. So regardless, you want to show off your best features by wearing colors that highlight your best, and make sure the clothes are not wearing you. It should be the other way around. So now you've got some cornerstone items of clothing. You'll need shoes that keep the right tone and that are versatile for all kinds of looks, for your trousers, for your skirts, and for your dresses. And that is where court shoes come in. The general idea of a court shoe is that it's a closed-toe shoe with a mid-height heel. Comes in all shapes, colors, and heel heights. That's the general idea. And a wardrobe without these is really hard to see how it's going to work in a corporate environment. So once you've got them though, and you'll find that they're quite practical, you can walk around town, you can walk between meetings really easily. You might prefer stilettos and they could do a great job for you as well. But for a mix and match, beautiful corporate wardrobe, everyone needs a pair of shoes that absolutely sets the right tone for the corporate environment. And then in most climates, boots will be a key part of your wardrobe at some point in the year. Boots with skirts can be funky, personality-driven combination, and boots with trousers are just beautifully practical. So boots are often a way to bring some interest and variety, personality, and just to change it up a little bit. That's why, for me, they are a basic. Now, there is one old school rule about style that we still hold to today, and that is that brown and black leathers are just not interchangeable throughout your outfit. It's fair to say that if you're showing a lot of personality, if you're working in a really creative space, if your life and your style and your personality and your job are all about throwing off the rules and doing something different and unique and creative, then this may not apply to you. But in general, corporate tends to be a more conservative environment. And that's where breaking this rule could get noticed, and it just doesn't look good. The rule is don't put your brown and black leathers together, for example. We want to match black with black, brown with a similar or the same tone of brown, navy with navy, for example. And this, I'm sure, is one of the reasons why black shoes are so popular, and black handbags, because when you get black, you tend to get a consistent tone of black, whereas brown can be all kinds of tones. It's easy to match black with black. So that might be where you start. But whatever you do, don't wear brown with black leathers in the same outfit, whether it's leather, pleather, or some other leather-looking material. And before we get to the last accessory, it's worth pointing out something that some people may not tell you, but I don't want you to go out having watched this video not being fully equipped. And that is, I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to touch on it, the lack of the right underwear can catch people out. For example, if you own a sheer shirt, but it can't be worn because all you have is a lacy bra to wear underneath. So in that situation, so you can see a little bit of sheer here, I've got a camisole underneath. And the other thing that you want to have is a bra that doesn't have a lot of features on it, so it doesn't have lace. And a t-shirt bra serves that function really well. A t-shirt bra is a basic. It can be worn under any top that's in a complementary or matching color. And it just ensures that you're not drawing too much attention to the wrong places. So your last accessory is jewelry, and you do need some kind of jewelry, often to balance the outfit or even to make a bit of a personality statement. You may have heard it said that simple jewelry is the best, and that's what you should be focused on for a corporate environment. But I would say take your cue from the nature of the culture. It could be that self-expression is tolerated and admired, and then you've got a chance to bring in patterns, shapes, and color. And jewelry really is, like tops, another place to really show your personality to the extent that it supports your role and the culture of the environment. So there we have it. That is your list of 10 basics for beautiful corporate wardrobe results. And if you want to heighten your authority and influence by being seen in your best light, then I have a well-regarded online course in which you'll discover how to elevate your corporate image in every way that you need it. You'll go from having very few outfits that look good and feel amazing to wear, to knowing that you'll be seen in your best light wherever you need to show up, so that you can heighten your authority and influence. I'll drop the details in the description below. Meanwhile, subscribe, drop your comments, and I look forward to seeing you next time.